the dreaded Fiend for the universe.
No disqualification.
The King is down.
Yeah, and he's got backup. Remember King Corbin. There's the big dog. And locked in.
Has another chance to stare down the Fiend.
I don't know if he is done with you. Are you willing?
What's up? Butter sleeps. There's nothing in this world that I want, that I need more. He cares about. But you figure out what to do next. I just have one thing, not just for me, for everyone.
SmackDown on Fox is presented by Pringles Forum in Memphis, Tennessee, and Corey, a huge cost.
King Corbin, a potential Universal title opportunity. With Dolph Ziggler to battle Roman Reigns and Daniel Bryan in our map.
And we kick off the new around her waist.
The attitude of Sasha Banks, but you can't argue with the results. Sasha now Women's Champion.
It was a record-setting year for Bayley in WWE history.
Ladies and gentlemen, please, champion Bayley.
Welcome you again to ringside. Michael Cole and Corey Graves. And Corey, he determined the future of not only who Bayley will finally face for the Women's Championship
on SmackDown right now. Always worthy challengers popping up night after night.
Lacey and Dana against Bayley and Sasha and Alexa and...
Look, we all made it to 2020. I'm Jim, eating healthy and chasing your dreams. They're going to follow through with any of that. See, guys, I could see that you don't got what it takes to make it. Look in the mirror, and we made tough changes. I'm the SmackDown Women's Champion. She's the standard. I'm the role model. And then, no. Hey, just because she was...
The sassy Southern Belle, accompanied by...
What's wrong with you getting off on making fun of it? And it is my passion within WWE to set a positive, thank you, love you, honey, and build a better life for my daughter to get to me. Well, congratulations, not only my baby, but this entire WWE universe, regardless of the cards stacked against you.
Oh, it keeps getting better.
Bliss and her tag team partner, Nikki Cross.
Now, it's the first SmackDown of 2020, and you ladies already personal and intense issues going on here, which makes me wonder.
Of course we do, especially.
I'll give you that. So yeah, I guess we'll step up to the fight.
Bliss and Nikki Cross ready to go. Triple threat. We kick off Friday Night SmackDown next, live from Memphis. And we are live on Friday Night SmackDown on Fox. Triple threat match. Lame is the first team to gain pinfall or submission in this matchup. Who quickly tries to make it to the ropes to force a break. But remember, triple
case. This is what Banks does so very well. She manipulates. Lacey might make a mistake.
Nikki rolled through now on Lacey in a kick out. You saw Sasha take. Lacey Evans now rolling up. Cross and a kick out by Nikki. Comes the much improved Dana Brooke. And Corey, when you talk to a lot of people about being a future champion,
we've said for many moons that Dana Brooke has a great deal of...
Nikki Cross alluded to it earlier. This is an important matchup tonight as teams Kairi Sane and Asuka, the current women's tag team champions in their own right.
As well as Banks and Bayley, the first ever women's tag team champion.
In 4 weeks at the Royal Rumble event. Nice takedown by Bliss. Alexa Bliss said that we're starting.
Smart move by Sasha Banks. Blind tag
Bliss and Sasha Banks. And Bliss with a slap.
Boss is rocked.
Into the corner, Sasha. Sasha bounced off the top turnbuckle.
Bliss doesn't seem to realize that Bayley's the legal.
Knees from Banks. And now the SmackDown Women's Champion cover now. And Bliss.
You've got to be impressed with the seamless teamwork in the team situation.
And there you see it yet again. Banks and Bayley by Bliss. You know, Corey, Bayley mentioned that her and Sasha
can't argue with the results. A lot of people got rubbed the wrong way by. But at the end of the day, it's about results and wins, and that's exactly what Banks.
Rolling Alexa Bliss here. Bayley, of course, referring to her and Sasha as an assessment.
Certainly up for debate.
Nice drop kick by Banks.
Role models in attitude, probably not. But if you
makes bounce to, and look at Alexa trying to make it.
In a hurry inside the ring.
Part of the triple threat matchup as Lacey times. Nikki launching herself and taking everybody out. That's chaotic triple threat match on SmackDown. Live from Memphis, Tennessee tonight. Meanwhile, Sasha Banks with up the 3 count. Dana Brooke now is done so well. Bayley sent into the corner into her partner. Sasha suplex by Dana. And now gonna do the same to the boss. Brooke now cover on Banks. Hooks the inside leg and it's Alexa Bliss. And now Nikki Cross involved and down goes Evans. And
Dana Brooke launches Bayley to the outside.
Running knee from Sasha Banks and a kick out by Bliss.
Have the benefits of being best friends inside and out of the ring.
Cover again. Is enough to put her away, and Dana stays in the matchup.
Face of the SmackDown Women's Champion. Maybe not expecting this much fight out of Dana.
Bullying this year, especially by these so-called. And now Bayley just and a couple of forearms by Bayley. Dragging Dana into the cover. Is it enough? Down at 2. And again,
Banks and Bayley have done a great job of isolating Dana Brooke toward.
Now Bayley off the tag and the double team again. Taking Sasha to put Brooke away. Tremendous amount of punishment being applied here. And a cheap shot to Evans.
Last hit, could it be Nikki Cross?
Sasha, though, now legal. Now Banks into the cover. Put with a leg. Is enough to put her away? And Brooke stays.
I think everybody's in shock right now. Dana Brooke
includes jockey for position in the race for the tag team titles. And there's resilience being shown by Dana here tonight. Went for the great move. Make a tag.
Dana's got a long way to go to make it to Lacey.
Then Bayley tag made. Not going to allow Dana to make. And Lacey Evans exploding off the tag and taking out the smack. Manny moonsault.
Can channel her rage, focus it on Bayley or Sasha Banks. Could be very.
She said hashtag no more nasties. That was a nasty. Evans. Oh! Miss Champ finds herself in trouble. Evans. Oh, and look at Sasha Banks saving her by the champion. Brooke and Bliss break things up.
Second, a hesitation to get her footing more sure on the ropes, and it cost her.
Blissy is cross calls her. Banks with a kick.
Nice.
There's Banks, who's legal.
Wow, great balance shown by
Evans misses wild tag made. Dana's legal. And now the senton off the top rope by Dana. Here on your Banks.
Lacey Evans picking up a big-time W alongside Lacey Evans, who's
a double team at the end of that matchup, Corey. The woman's right followed by.
Look at this. Tag made, but boom! Oh, Banks would be lucky if she didn't have a cracked river. Time win. And action still to come, a massive tag team made. Dolph Ziggler.
Well, Dolph Ziggler also finds himself in the midst of another bit of conflict. His mother and presented it to Mandy Rose because Mandy was so nice, though.
What are you doing?
I'm touching it, don't worry.
Anywhere near this. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Listen, like you, what you really want to do there, right?
Happy New Year.
Hi, Mandy.
don't you ask Dolph Ziggler?
You saw that?
I didn't.
Piercing control. T-minus 15 seconds. System control. Start. 6, 5. Please fire.
From Sunday, but tonight, Friday Night SmackDown on Fox is live tonight.
Sit down. Got that scissor. Sit. To celebrate.
To be honest, not really in the mood, guys.
Oh, no, there's only one ball that drops. What were you watching? Dude, with you losing the chance to face Bray Wyatt at the Royal Rumble, but you had the woman of your dreams, Maurice, and you also became the father to 2 for the most titles held in the 2010s. You had a good decade, man.
My brother, my man, my neighbor.
Being that you did, man, it's all good. It's all good. Baby, pound it, baby. Pound it. More titles, baby. Pound it.
Titles? The Fiend violates like. You wanna sell it? Why don't we start off with a fight?
The Fiend has got our boy's mind all scrambled up, and he wants to find a way to take.
Happy New Year.
Memphis, Tennessee, what you got? New me. I hope Sami Zayn turns. Please send his ass to Raw. Oh, that's a fact. And if Baron Corbin went missing, an STD, he just won't go away. But not all hope is lost when everybody walks.
How great was he on Fox's New Year's Eve with Steve Harvey?
I think
the Revival have been struggling. They're in their heads a bit as of late because they in tag team wrestling they believe they are. Take, for example, what happened 2 weeks. This is one way to deck the halls.
This was humiliating. The Revival business in a Miracle on 34th Street fight. There's Legos, for goodness.
This big all torn up. And you know why? You know why? Because I got slammed into a 15-foot tall cripple on 34th Street fight anyway. I don't know. We're out there. Full of bad jokes? Yeah, speaking of bad jokes, SmackDown better put some respect on the Revival's name. Because, Dash, we have to worry about Elias. The moron Elias making fun of us. Like he can sing. Yeah.
You shouldn't be letting what Elias says bother you. It's who I am. It's the best decision I ever made.
You know, I guess is that you'd quit your job as the New Year's baby to get a motivation real late past your bedtime and watch the ball drop.
Who didn't me anymore? A year ago, maybe. But I got a new motto, boy. Your own skin. You can do anything.
Anything? Anything. You can do anything.
That's cute.
Except
that, Dash.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure about that.
I mean, because I know we've had a bunch of tag team matches.
Ooh.
I'm scared.
Yeah, frightened. Okay, you know what? Sport. Take it easy, kid. See, little guy. Squirt.
It's great.
Here today, and Shorty G and Dash Wilder will have the underdog, the inspirational, rise over Friday Night SmackDown.
Why am I not shocked you take that from
2020? The Beast is back. Scored for the new year. And after an unexpected, Rey Mysterio seeks to regain the United States Championship. From Raw, live this Monday, 8/7 Central, only on USA.
Sponsored by Progressive Insurance. Save when you bundle Auto Home along with Dash Wilder, a matchup made after the Comets partner Scott Dawson. The other half of the Revival going to be joining us on comments.
Well, I appreciate it. We're out here tonight watching my man,
Shorty G looking to knock Wilder off in this one-on-one matchup tonight. And again, nice suplex. There's the cover. Is it enough? And a kick out. Today that you guys are upset that you're being poked fun at and put in these, quote, gimmick matches.
He deserves it. I mean, he's short. That's funny.
Dre, if you guys would win a match every once in a while, perhaps. Here's the cover. Putting you in these, quote, gimmick matches.
Michael, we are the only Triple Crown tag team, and the fact that we are the absolute best tag team on this planet.
Well, Elder now has Shorty G in trouble in this one-on-one matchup. Well, how many opportunities have you had to take the gold away from New Day recently? The Wilder.
Shorty G, get it right.
Shorty G. Thanks, Scott.
Yeah. Out here at the desk, the top guy doing commentary. I apologize for
here tonight on Friday Night SmackDown.
You carry
rope. There's a cross body.
Counter dash.
Able to roll through now. He's got. And, look at this. Shorty dash. Dash. There's down again. The kick out by the very inspirational Shorty G. That's small
in stature. That's why he's inspirational. Michael Cole, many people.
There's a cover. Shorty G was in the Olympics in 2012, representing the United States. Actually, he's going to go for the ankle
dash
again.
Oh, no.
Get the ropes. G with a huge win, and now Dawson with a cheap shot from behind.
Perfectly okay. Shorty G should have expected this. The match was over.
Want respect. They want respect from the locker room, and then they pull a stunt like lost the match. Wait a minute.
The fella is back.
Down has gone soft. Yeah, not bit. What a bro kick!
Locker room.
Who are now running Friday Night SmackDown. Said it earlier, Corey. The fella is back.
This bro kick nearly took Shorty G's head clean off him. Even better shape than last time we saw him.
It is going to be hard to stop the Celtic Warrior. Goes one-on-one with a frustrated Miz. Lock.
Only at WWEshop.com.
Don't you dare be saps and feel the past.
Keg in the Miz. On Fox is presented by Progressive.
It's obvious Miz is deeply troubled by the encounter with the Fiend,
Kofi Kingston.
The following contest, he is one half of the SmackDown Tag Team Stars.
For a pretty interesting stat, though, earlier. Miz they won more titles than anyone in the 2010s.
Kofi Kingston was the WWE champion. Miz, a former WWE champion.
Awesome!
And his opponent, California.
The match every Tuesday night on FS1. Their guest this week is going to be the viewing guests. What they can get out of the Miz in his current personal situation.
But Miz need only focus on the task at hand. That with Trouble in Paradise.
So it's Kofi and Miz here one-on-one tonight in a mood. This is not about titles. This is about the fact that his hands on Bray Wyatt. However, Daniel Bryan has the next date with Wyatt at the Hilton. Splash by Kofi. Cover. Kick out by Miz.
Sometimes when you're halftime, and that can make New Day very, very annoying at times.
And Corey, the Miz, he over the past number of years has been one of the coolest competitive, matured in that situation. But to your point earlier, he's
a very good reason, but I think Miz is realizing exactly the incredible height on that.
Miz was telling me that roll through, shoulders down again, and a kick out by Miz. And Miz into the side to go into the season 2 premiere of Miz and Mrs. at the end of the month. He's never into Miz.
Miz is going to give chase.
And Kingston quickly back into the ring. Hightailing it out of harm's way.
It's almost like Kofi's just toying with Miz right now. Miz's mind.
Well, think about it. Think about what Miz has been. The fact that Miz could have won the triple threat last week, which would have given the job done. I think he blames himself for that more than anybody else. And now an elbow right to the heart, and again.
Trouble in Paradise.
Miz off the sidestep, now going to deliver the kicks to the midset. Well, how does Miz negatively affect him? Another high running knee by
Kofi headed to the top.
Celebrating his 1,031 day as a tag team champion. Kofi's got Miz right where he wants him. Breaker. Kofi caught him, looking for the shoulders down on Miz. Got it, Kingston with the win. Frustrations keep building for the Miz, Corey. And from behind now, Big E turn around, Miz now. Miz is taken to the rescue of Kingston after the Miz ambushed.
Frustrations have boiled over. Miz lost his cool yet again.
Bray Wyatt, Miz on edge.
Everything I've been through. Everything I've been through, I can do everything.
Well, the events of last week clearly had us. Daniel Bryan. The Fiend Bray Wyatt for his Universal Championship at the Royal.
Into the Miz, he's mentally breaking. But that's what happens when people face the Fiend. Or who has faced the Fiend and not mentally broken is by walking out of the Royal Rumble as the Universal Champion.
You're going to walk into WrestleMania as the Universal Champion in that match. Which means that understand, man. Championship away from me. You better be ready.
Ready, any place, any time, and I'd be double ready. Tag match tonight.
Sounds like the only ones that aren't ready.
Well, that is against Corbin and Ziggler.
For one fall, making his way to the ring, accompanied by Chuck Hogan.
How focused will dancing in his head.
It's very difficult to focus on anything. Luckily, I already had dinner with Mama and Mr. Coach Klein this week, so he's feeling sorry.
The Friday Night SmackDown next.
Right now.
You're scared as hell.
I am ready.
I am the myth. I am.
Hulkamania, destroy you.
This championship says that I'm the best, but this champ
Ever beat the man.
In Becky Lynch's mind, is she
Dead. And I am not taking.
It will be the man versus Asuka to the Raw.
Well, back here on Kofi Kingston. Kofi stealing a win here, Corey, and the frustration continues to
boiled over. Miz completely lost his cool.
Wreck as of late. All this brought upon him, not been the same.
Hoping to get a word with the Miz regarding.
Doesn't have anything left to say tonight.
Indeed, that is John Morrison.
Morrison stays here on SmackDown. The way that Miz's head is right now, he needs
one-on-one action. Can he keep his head in the game with everything that's been going on?
And his opponent from Philadelphia, Gulak.
Most expert on the grappling arts. And Otis, I am ultimately, I hate to tell you, but Mandy Rose, there is... No. You see, Mandy or myself. And Otis, well, look at you. And I know you're not too bright, so I've done something very special for everyone. And Indy to slide. PowerPoint brings attention to the Titantron for slide number 1. Reasons why, man.
You look great there, buddy. Look at you.
Buddy, I don't think that you should make Otis any more upset than he is.
Let's be honest, Gulak made some very valid points.
There has been many. Whoa! Wow! What a throw by Otis. There's been a lot of looking on, and let's not forget it was Dolph Ziggler that caused all the issues last. We're going to roll up Otis, but that's just the flat-out power of Otis.
He's strong.
Yeah, he is a beast. To see the power of Otis.
I was nervous to be here. You know everything. You should probably don't apologize.
He should apologize to Otis. Perhaps he should. Ziggler said he was going.
Never date you.
No context needed there. That was humiliate Otis, and it's just making Otis mad. And again, why would you want him? Imagine seeing him on Beale Street tonight with the shirt off. The power now to Drew Gulak.
Gulak goes down.
WWE fans here at the FedEx Forum. Caterpillar time! Nation for that. Oh no. 30 pounds coming off the second rope. Oh, splat!
Here is your winner. Oh, guy, but certainly a dangerous competitor, especially
330 pounds.
We get exposed to it each and every week, and I'm trying to figure out what the odds.
Monster among men. Braun Strowman versus, get this,
Match flow is
Strowman in the New Day teaming up against Cesaro, Shinsuke Nakamura, and inserts himself.
He's still in this.
Here comes Strowman! Cesaro saving cakes. Oh, and coffee cake stick! And Strowman!
Tonight, the good people are gonna get.
LeBron's incredible performance of dancing and wrestling by Mr.
Scheduled for one fall. May 21st, weighing in, Braun Strowman.
Champion Shinsuke Nakamura.
Braun's made no secret about it. He wants it. What better way to put yourself in title contention than by beating the reigning
Intercontinental Championship, a title that's been held by over a half. Have to wonder if he won the largest Royal Rumble ever.
Sami Zayn and the Intercontinental So you mentioned the Royal Rumble dark horse to outlast 29 other men and make his way to WrestleMania.
The Giant Memorial Battle Royal at WrestleMania. Cesaro being pound for pound the strongest man in WWE.
You cannot discount the value of the great liberator masterfully lately.
Nakamura and Cesaro, but tonight it's one-on-one. Cesaro
has been at ringside, always voicing his opinions, but no one has even come.
Six-man tag team match against Strowman, looking to outpower Cesaro.
No fear from the Swiss cyborg.
Yeah, Cesaro will not back by Strowman. And now the side headlock by Cesaro.
Braun Strowman, how immense this human being is.
Now Cesaro with a shoulder tackle. Strowman exploding off the ropes. Zayn was taken aback at ringside. And now Cesaro, immense size and his power, Corey, but the quickness of this big man.
Cesaro, the veteran, doing the wise thing. Rolling to the other side.
Oh, went to grab the beard, and he ran into a right. Blasting Cesaro off the apron and into the barricade. Now Shinsuke as this match continues live. Night SmackDown on Fox. It's Strowman, Cesaro, one-on-one here tonight. Zayn are at ringside.
The great liberator, Sami Zayn, who has made a work.
He can knock off the monster among men. Drop kick to the knee, brings the big man down to on the apron. So Shin can deliver a cheap shot to Strowman. Is it enough to win the match? And a kick out by the monster among men.
Could be factors in this matchup. It's Braun's fault for not planning better.
Cesaro, Strowman with Cesaro up on his shoulders and now a sleeper hold. Cesaro, wise fight.
Cesaro wearing down Strowman.
Yeah, and that's slipping the Cesaro now has Strowman under control, down on one knee with the side slam.
So powerful. One move can change the complexion of the matchup.
Starts to gain his wits about it. Splash in the corner. Man, missed with the right, caught him with the left. And Cesaro with the Superman. And that didn't like.
For Cesaro and Nakamura and potentially Sami not.
Braun Strowman clearing out everybody in his path. Trying to hide. That's him underneath the ring there. You saw people. A frightening. And Braun back in. Cesaro not quite sure where he is. Cesaro takes advantage. Can he lift? Oh, no.
Strowman just too strong into the to it. Oh, Braun Strowman.
Strowman has no idea what hit him. Revenge tonight with a Kinshasa to Braun Strowman.
Strowman on Dream Street right now.
Shinsuke Nakamura.
Take a look at this first. Braun plants Cesaro with a power slam. Just found out firsthand.
Not sure how wise that was for Nakamura. Event tonight. Let's show you how heated this rivalry is. Corbin, Bryan, and The Miz to see who takes on the Fiend, Bray Wyatt.
Let's be perfectly honest. Roman Reigns had absolutely no business
over him and was humiliated and embarrassed by Corbin a few weeks ago.
King Corbin, who was a half a second away from a use.
And it was pretty clear from that shot there that Raw 3 weeks from Sunday at the Royal Rumble event. You know, Corey, it's pretty cool for both of us to be Ziggler in a matchup.
There's no doubt Dolph Ziggler has not forgotten to exact a little revenge of his own from the big dog tonight. Introducing first, from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in on
involved in the Royal Rumble match 3 weeks from Reigns, who won the Royal Rumble back in 2015.
We also look at Mania as the Universal Champion if he can defeat the Fiend Bray Wyatt,
who've had quite the rivalry over the past number of months. It's us here on Fox.
Next week, it has now been made official, the Sassy Southern Belle Friday Night SmackDown on Fox.
Meanwhile, in the ring right now, Roman Reigns, he'll be the man who set a then record back in 2014, eliminating
210 pounds, Daniel!
Royal Rumble event in 3 weeks. What an opportunity.
I consider it a death sentence. Daniel Bryan will face, let's not forget what happened the last time these two met.
Will you do whatever it takes? That was met with an emphatic yes.
218 pounds, Dolph Ziggler looking to rebound from coming up short to be in the good graces of the locker room leader, King Corbin.
SmackDown on Fox is sponsored by Progressive Insurance. And a strong supporter of the
85 pounds, King! Force told me that earlier today, Memphis, Tennessee.
What to say about that? Is it Memphis tonight using his nickname?
Oh, King's on Raw. We're here on Friday.
Note for those of you, for this coming Tuesday night, 11 o'clock Eastern, FS a lot to talk to The Miz about his situation with the Fiend Bray Wyatt, the fact that he's showing Miz some support. So it's Corbin and Ziggler. Roman Reigns has not forgotten the humiliation. And Corbin and Big Dog.
Okay, let's be honest about this, Cole. King Corbin
has been upset, of course, as we touched on earlier, the fact that Roman Reigns...
And somehow that's out of line for Corbin to be...
Get emotionally charged against Roman Reigns because the Big Dog will turn it.
Samoan drop flattens King Corbin. Smart move.
Yeah, Corbin and Roman Reigns looking for the drive-by to King Corbin. And look at Dolph Ziggler, the veteran, distracting Reigns. And Ziggler pays dividends as Corbin.
Two teams. Ziggler and Corbin are a union. A
Hayes with a big boot. Down goes Ziggler.
Both Roman and
Reigns says he'll win the Rumble match. Bryan says he'll beat Bray Wyatt. And then
I thought it would be a worthy WrestleMania main event. I wouldn't be mad at watching it.
Corbin, Bryan. And Daniel Bryan, who is well received.
On the first Raw of 2020, the WWE Champion Brock Lesnar have in store for the new year.
In the WWE,
Rey Mysterio seeks to regain the standing tall. Raw live this Monday, 8/7 Central.
Now on Fox Tag Team Main Event, Roman Reigns, Daniel Bryan against King Corbin and Dolph. And Reigns with all his momentum, the on favorite heading into the Royal Rumble match 3 weeks from Sunday.
But that said, Roman's going to find himself with a massive target on his back.
On the apron, Corbin misses wildly. And there it is, Big Six. At him, 2.5.
Well, another feather.
It was a stellar 2019 for Corbin. Wants to continue. Corbin as big and bad as they come. Look out, meanwhile, Corbin now. And Reigns bounced right off.
Ziggler provides in Corbin's corner.
Tag. And Ziggler now.
Come on! Go somewhere! You hear me? You hear me?
The Big Dog.
Dolph still seething from New Year's Eve. And
oh, and he got knocked off and beaten by Reigns. Neck.
Look how well
the way he carries himself, Corey, but I don't think there's any doubt that you're looking at a...
Could have been at Royal Rumble if it weren't for Roman Reigns. All Roman Reigns did was delay the inevitable.
Daniel looking on from ringside.
No, Daniel doesn't look too desperate to get in this. Daniel Bryan has no real allegiance to Roman Reigns.
Yeah, maybe I agree with
the fact is Daniel Bryan and Roman Reigns could be WrestleMania opponents.
There's the quickness of the athlete. King Corbin runs into a silver opportunity to tag in Bryan.
And now Daniel Bryan's anxious to get. Bryan wants to reap the benefits.
I love the way that you reinvent what's going on. Now the legal man in this matchup. And Daniel Bryan. And who will ever forget that iconic Monday Night Raw moment? And Bryan again has the WWE fans up. And Bryan delivering the drop kick to build momentum toward the Rumble event.
To stand in the ring across from the Fiend Bray Wyatt. Dolph Ziggler in a great deal of trouble.
And there are the center of the ring. Can Bryan lock it in?
Another display of valor from Pink.
Super kick. Now looking for the zigzag. Bryan able to shake off Ziggler. Capitalize. Is here, and Daniel Bryan just swatted away. The Fiend posted as well.
Daniel Bryan is bringing the fun.
The claw. And driven right. Asian and with it.
This is the victim of the paralyzing mandible claw.
And Dolph Ziggler now from behind, blindsiding Roman.
It's still an active matchup now. This Ziggler and
oh my God! And Ziggler now with handcuffs again. The last food all over him. And there's the dog food.
And Roman Reigns is defenseless right now, outnumbered.
Sickening to hand comes to the bottom rope. Jay, they're back. The Usos are here. And Jay Uso going after King Corbin.
Coming to the aid of the penitentiary.
The Uso down.
Better than Jimmy and Jay, the Usos.
Well, tonight on Friday Night SmackDown on